Hello guys, it's a recap of the first sections, the intro, the first part, the intro about employee empowerment, the second part about the second section from two parts. The second section is split for the what I'm talking a crap. But you see, we are having non-cutted videos, so you really saw us, how we are act when you will be working with us. And when you see this video, you are working with us. You'll be very pissed for the second what I will tell you, because you were expecting the mountains of the gold. And I will tell you one thing, there isn't something like mountains of the gold when you are not a luxury brand. And to be a luxury brand, the video what were released at the intro and this second part, and to be honest, the second section, it was the Downton Abbey. You see, this is our office of new established HM&A happy team, lifestyle and work agency. Lifestyle like dating, meeting friends. Work like being entrepreneur, freelance or employee. So okay, guys, boys and women, I prefer it that way. Luxury brand, it means luxury you as the employee, or luxury freelance services, luxury company. Luxury isn't high price or many money spent to advertising when you are not a luxury brand here at heart. And being a luxury brand, it means that you are having your own standards, own values. You are putting your heart at the company, and you may be surprised, but only 12% companies, people are luxury. The other are just trying to survive, They didn't have so much luck, born to probably at the family where there are pretty good relations, because everything's starting there. You see, I was talking before that here will be tools, and those are tools. Intro was an intro about employee empowerment course. Employee empowerment course we are splitting on, it generally speaking, advertising and sales. Because you are selling, life is a sales, is our motto, one of our mottos, because we have, not too much, but first motto is being accountable at business. And for us, business is a life, because life is a work and lifestyle, meeting people. So guys, our keywords, what we were ending the second part was humble, fun, easy, approachable, so product where, so when your customer get your product, and here we have a little bit about business strategy. When customer get your product, or when the employee, or when you are presenting your skills to the boss on the job interview, or your own values to the partner or friend, life partner or whatever, To do this all things, you were needed this first section of the advertising and sales course. So this employee empowerment is one course, and it will be listed probably will be listed as two courses. However, it is one course about life, employee empowerment. You are confused. It doesn't matter. Or maybe no, it doesn't matter, because now I will tell you what you need to do. You saw intro, you were probably intrigued. Then I will give you the second link to this advertising and sales first part. This is advertising and sales second part. Because first part was about an unashamed approach at life. An unashamed approach at life, it means being able to handle what are you having at your soul, to not shaming this, to embrace it, because you see, very short recap from what you maybe saw and you should saw at the other videos. Marketing companies, and they will, or other life coaches, energy coaches, whatever, meditation coaches, therapists, they will tell you just outside liars, do this, do that, and it will just give you a little bit more comfort at your life, you know. It's pretty good, but it's not the best, and it's not changing you from inside. It's not embracing you. We are telling that we are creating new identity what you're having at heart, because what you're having at heart, at soul, it was blurred. It was blurred by your thoughts, emotion, how they will look like. It's coming from one part, from your closest circle where you were born, probably family, maybe a couple of friends, work, and the other part, the outside stuff like society rules, what they are teaching you at school, etc., etc. Evolution thing, many stuff what you shouldn't care, because you don't need this. However, if you would like to, you may always ask a question, and our crew will answer. We are right now, the CEO is Ray Maunakas, it's me, and the employee, high executive coach, is as well me. So, but you shouldn't remember that, like I told, that our motto is being accountable at life, at business. It means this, that we are doing our best so we wouldn't suffer, so you will appreciate life, so you'll be happy. But to do this, to build your personal brand, luxury brand, just for those purposes, the important was the first part of the advertising plus sales. The first section of the advertising plus sales course, or chapter, maybe even better, because yeah, probably that will be. Yes, we are very adjusting, and you know, life is about adjusting to this situation, being flexible, and when you are following your heart, it's very easy to be flexible, because you know, time is moving, you know, from the Big Bang to the Big Bang, all the time to moving forward, and when the time passes, you just have memories, but time is all the time going on. So most people are stuck because most people are still, because evolution that society will look like, where the first tribes were born, where, like I told you, that two parts are separating you to embracing your true self. And true self is the deepest. True self is, it's simple. It's the deepest part at you. It's your heart, it's your soul. What we are talking about first part. So no more laughing at this part. And if you wouldn't understand the first part, or just saw, oh, maybe it's cool, you should watch this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then you will get this. There is a to helping you, to embracing your soul, your heart, because you already, I will tell you one thing. You may use, I told at this first part of the advertising plus sales, I thought about practice what you can make on your own, so not buying our stuff. However, you will buy it, so you get full explanation. Because you use our course, and we can help you make this transition very smooth to the new identity what is in your heart and soul. We are not gonna put stuff on you, so that's why our product is about deep. We are talking, generally speaking, about one thing, about deep, and we may break this because we will discover this. No one other will discover this, because if someone other would, already he would done probably online courses, however very automated. And now we have online course with us, but with our coach one-on-one, with 16 years, nearly 16 years experience in life coaching, sales, and a couple of other stuff. Creating sales copies, advertising, and very deep understanding of the life. It's partly because of experience and partly because natural born skills. So, and why we? Because one thing is to learn this, to non-shaming approach at life, you know, to expand your soul, so your soul will be very clear. This is one thing. And the other thing, wait a second, this is the one thing. The other thing is to teach others, because you may believe this or not, but it's kind of life coaching agency, so we may say that it's kind of life coaching agency, life and work coaches agency. HM&A, happy team, happy Manolos and agents. It's the shortcut, HM&A team. And we are as well looking for another coaches who will be able to handle this. If you are interested, welcome. If you are kind of investor, and when you will finish our course after 3 weeks, you will know that it's a hit, you know. And we have a couple of our projects so you could invest if you like. So okay, so like I told that life is about sales, however life is about as well relationships, at work, at life. But to having relationships, it doesn't mean only making relations like digital marketing, like marketing agencies are teaching you. Making relations is one part. This making relations is what's as well non-shaming approach at life. It were two profits from non-shaming approach at life from this first part. First part was embracing your heart, your soul. Like I thought that this was the first part. Then embracing heart and soul. Look, there was a practice what you could make. However, when you are working with us, you don't need having no more practice, because you are feeling our connection, our relationships, what we made with you, and this is relationships, making relations, but doing what your heart need or want and accept it. That's how you are achieving stuff. How you appreciate yourself. How you become happy. You know. And we call this destiny, because when you wanted something or need something, this is one thing, but you need to accept this. And that's how we were. That's how we learned those happiness project. What was the basic about non-HM&A project life, which is the first part of relations. But to having relationships, you need to protect relations. And protect relations are stuff like to care, to invest, and it's both about job, about being employee, about having services as freelance, about dating with someone, and about being entrepreneur. So it means that you're having relations from one side, and from the other side you are protecting them but by making bonds, by investing, by making innovation, and by being easy, approachable, what we are talking before. So the whole interaction wasn't so forced, so were natural. And for those who possess those tools, how to protect these relations, how to protect relations, to having relationships, and by this to having luxury brand as you, as person, because luxury brand is about life. Life is about selling yourself to the people with who you are making relationships. And we are splitting this on two parts. It's confusing a little bit, but when you will work with us, this is just video, you know, just informational video. And when you were decided to work with us, we are having prepared to you two ways. If your course is about being employee or about dating, meeting people, you will get a couple of easy practice to life to help you more. Maybe not at some point connect with other people, because probably you wouldn't be able to making pretty good relations on a healthy basis by listening your heart, not your emotions, not your closest circle, not the society, just your heart, not your thoughts, because sometimes thoughts and emotions very often are confusing you because you are not listening to your heart. And that's why it was the first part. So listen the heart. You must to put a focus on the thoughts and emotions. They are always will be with you. However, so maybe you should do this practice at the stressful situation, when you have to make choices. So you ask for yourself, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Or make the statement, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Despite of what is more easier to connect it, I got my preferences, like I want to do this, maybe I don't want to do that. It's all personal preferences. Because this is making that your emotional and logical part aren't driving you, and they are a little bit slowing down, and at this moment when it's slowing down, your heart, your soul is waking up. And when your heart, your soul is waking up, endorphins are happiness. And maybe you are at life when you are youngster and you are very easy to rising this happiness spike, and maybe you are at life when you are at very stable position, not so ready to the changes. It will as well work, so it will be a little bit different way. You will start appreciating life and believing that for 2, 3, 4, 5 years you will have at your life again moment when this spike for changes will suddenly, like open window, will come up. And with basic what you were made with our course, then always now you are very intrigued and very good, because this is the bottom of the line, this whole product. And look, we were created this and we were first people who were use it, so it's tested. So when the window will come up, then you are ready and you will be suddenly happy, like these youngsters. So that's a secret, So that's how you are starting, when you are brave to not ashamed and you are ready to handle what is at your soul. I'm not talking no more about relations and why people are not following their heart. It was at part 1. If you weren't saw that, you should check once again this advertising plus sales part 1 or intro. You should as well watch a couple times, maybe 1 or twice. This first part of the advertising plus sales 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You should watch. And now you are ready. I told you that you will be at the first of this video. First words, I thought that you will be pissed. And now you are more relaxed. And that's what we do. More relaxed, sometimes enjoyment. So how it will be look like? If you are more interested at your business, we will adjust our course. It's course 3 weeks long. We will adjust our course to business. We will check your probably website you're having, or your ideas, or whatever it's. Sales copy. We are having our strategy, kick at knee, we are calling this. And it's a strategy how to approach the business. It's pretty cool. We have a CEO. That's why I became CEO of this work and lifestyle agency, HM&A, Happy Team, because Ray Maunakas, from Native American Mexican, Cabo San Lucas, and our trained under Nike customer service and sales coach. It's touch on stationery shop, and it's important that you worked under Nike. I worked because Nike has the best customer service. When you will, as the brand and company, they are not using, generally speaking, manipulation like many coaches do, or sales coaches. They are using this very often, and you may see this at generally speaking, you may see this at Nike shops. Sometimes you may, and that's it. It's the best recommendation what you have, what you may have, and I developed this. I enrolled this and I lived up this what I learned, being this coach. When I work at the Europe, at my region, I was the best. I was having the best customers service at shop, and I know that because when I know that I was the best, and period. And like I told, you should trust me, because it's very deep. Look, changing, giving you new identity. What are you having at soul and heart? It's deep thing. It was for us, for our staff, and it will be for you. This is the part of the, and that's how this is the foundation of one of the wall of the luxury brand. The foundation is no shame approach at life. Maybe different. It's shame. On the bottom of everything is shame. People are not happy because they are ashamed, and because they were born at toxic relations. To change this, you need to break these toxic relations, and none shame. And you are not none shaming when you are using this stressful question situation. I want to do this, maybe I don't want to do that. When you're doing this practice, and that's why you need our support for 3 weeks, because it will be easier. After 3 weeks, you'll be fixed. If you were to do this on your own, it would take you months, 5, 6, 11 months probably. So with us, just 3 weeks, and we are not making refunds. Sorry, guys. Very good. Luxury brand. Luxury brand. It means that it follows from this first. Yeah, maybe this is a foundation, because it's following from this non-shaming, from embracing what do you have at your soul, at your heart, and you are brave to non-shaming, following this. Because when you are doing, you start appreciate life, you starting having respect to yourself, you become happy, you starting feel the freedom. It doesn't mean making stupid things, because when you look, following your soul is not meaning that you are free, you can do everything wise and stupid thing. You probably will be doing more wise and dumb things, however, stupid, silly. However, I don't know what is your soul. You will discover this. We will discover our, it was pretty cool. And what we will teach at course, because when you're having top happiness and starting appreciate, then you are having kind of vertical success barrier, and we will help you break this by showing you horizontal success barrier. You may find this already at one of our videos. You should check our website. And that means luxury brand, you see? I weren't talking to you, you should do this, do that. You should write at your sales copy these things, or using capital letters. It's a silly outside onion layers stuff, what they are teaching you other coaches or digital marketing agencies. It's not making from you luxury brand, it's making from you 88% the other people and companies who aren't luxury. They are compete on the very low level. When you are luxury brand, you are not compete, to be honest. You are just checking situation around you and setting your own pricing, let's say. So when you will be interested in this business side, we will talk about pricing, about sales copy, advertising. Advertising is all one of our other mottos. Advertising is all. Being accountable at business. and easily approachable, and it will be easily approachable as with your project, with your services, and as well when you are presenting your skills as an employee. So now the ball is on this side, employee, and about dating, meeting people, friends, co-workers. You were ashamed to asking for promotions, talk with co-workers, etc., etc. Probably you were depressed. 70% are depressing, just sometimes having happiness spikes. And we are fixing this just because the same principles, non-ashamed approach at life. So it's fixed. And at business we are talking more about business stuff, you know. It's obvious. If you would like to, we can advise you about, if you will get some questions about everything, you can ask about everything. And you may choose the business part of the course or the more employee empowerment or dating, this lifestyle course, this work or lifestyle. And when you, it's very similar, just the practical thing, what we will do these 3 weeks. At business it will be rather consulting, and with this lifestyle it will be, we will give you a practice. Let's say we will teach you we will teach your soul to interact with others, because making relation is, you will not make relations with no one at work and job and dating if you will not be able to interact, and we will easily teach you. You probably are already started, because you are decided for this, you are listening this, and it's very profound thing what we are talking here, pretty deep, profound. So as this lifestyle part, now we are just talking about lifestyle. It's about work. It's about lifestyle. About lifestyle, I mean employee situation or dating situation, meeting people at bar, and as well asking for the promotion or whatever, or upgrading your own skills. Maybe you will, when you will starting your hard, you will discover at yourself new thing, like we did, like this. We will discover this artistic thing. Pretty cool. I really like this. Those are trees, a little bit mountains, and clouds, and dusk, or sunset rather, or maybe dusk. Who knows? Fun, humble, easy approachable, and accountability at business. We are accountable for this, and you will not get harm, because it was our first condition when we were speaking with you, that you must be able to handle your closest circle situation, and your thoughts and your emotions. You must be able to handle this to work with us. So if you decided you were qualified for this course, if you wouldn't qualified, we wouldn't choose you. And when we will build online, I think that pretty soon, online course, it will be the same things what we are talking about here as well. We prepare this at style that no one will be heard, because we are selling happiness and busting as an anxiety, and this is our hidden pleasure. You may call this backdoor theory. We are calling this hidden pleasure, that by being happy, by approaching life, you are busting, kicking as depression, and it's going away, because you are having now new identity of your heart, being brave, you're not ashamed your soul, and handle this. So yeah, so at this lifestyle part we are giving you practice how to interact, a mechanism, but there are a couple of points when you will gonna need to understand. Couple basic, nothing too much more. It will be retro like practice and how your body is reacting on this, and we will just supporting you at that time, and after these 3 weeks you will be free to go. So it was Remaunaka's happy team, happy Manolo and agents, guys. We appreciate that you choose our program course, and like we like saying, see you out there.